When we had last left the Nomad and the detective, well, they continued all around Seattle as the Nomad, where they did a whole bunch of work for various members of various clans around Seattle, and that also included them tracking down a blood doll by the name of Verona. Yes, this one in the same Verona from Isabella's Atrium Club, who had miraculously survived and was now inside of a porta potty, which they wrested the door away and freed her, and she was happy, but also really, really wanted to be fed upon. Nonetheless, all of that was dealt with, and now it was time to continue investigating the mysterious rebar killer and maybe get Benny's blackmail book, which would perhaps in some way help them out. Oh, and also Max was doing well. This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Welcome back. Let's see, anything else in here before we head on back? What is this dude's, why is this dude's hat so, like, moist? Whoa. Okay. It's like he just got out of a rainstorm. But the rest of him is, like, dry as a desert.
Okay, careful how you play it. You're not supposed to be here, and they will not like you snooping around. Benny's office is dead ahead.
How am I just able to go back here? How am I just able to...
No.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I see. I need to sneak. They just let me go back here in the first place. That is wild. How does someone there not notice?
Okay, careful how you play it. You're not supposed to be here, and they will not like you snooping around. Benny's office is dead ahead. Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
No!
All right. We'll go around the normal way. I thought we would maybe be able to climb up a vent shaft or something, but I don't think so. We just need to approach this with absolute normalcy.
Okay, careful
oh,
how
I
you
can use
play
my
it.
powers too.
You're not supposed to be here, and they will not like you snooping around. Benny's office is dead ahead. Careful, they're watching.
Okay, I'm fucking invisible, bro. Try and get me now.
Locked. Breaking that will raise a ruckus. I think there's a vent at the back. If I remember rightly, there's another in my office. You could try that.
But this, no.
Okay.
Oh, damn, sorry.
We are using a
My
vent.
place is free. We could, grab a couple of beers, watch a movie.
I'll, think about it.
Ah, look at this. Okay. Good timing.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, drunk guy. Can I feed upon
in the
him?
coop is the fox in the cops.
God damn it, Lemon.
Lemony moss.
Will you shut the hell up, man?
Where's Mr. Fabio? Fabio, come on.
God damn it.
And food for you, Fabio.
What the hell, Lemon? Who asked your cage? Just keep it down. Forget it.
There's still a guy out there.
Arrest report, drunk and disorderly, discovered while searching the Seattle PD. This is a book of forms for standard arrest reports. There are a number of entries for a blonde man who has repeatedly been cited for drunk and disorderly conduct. The name is John Doe Lemon. There is a small postscript tucked inside the cover. Hold until we can get an ITA request up. He needs help. And try and get a real name. What if this is Santiago? This is the killer. Right, they already got him.
Hey, do they know where the kook is?
You mean Fabien? Probably I'm sure
Smithy must have locked up for me.
Have on the
I
cheek.
guess my key is in my pocket. Damn. Oh, wait.
no idea.
My spare is somewhere. Maybe in the evidence room. Smithy kept it handy, because I kept leaving it open.
Isn't the evidence room fucking upstairs? Oh, fuck. Okay. I can't get through any of these. Okay. Oh, here's something. Fabien AWOL again. When he shows up, tell him Captain wants a word. Spare keys in the evidence room. Okay. Now we know. There's the evidence room.
I reckon Smithy must have stashed my keys somewhere around here.
Isn't there someone in here too?
More company. Just gotta stay out of his way.
Long forgotten evidence. Discovered while searching the Seattle police station. The amount of dust on this box shows that no one has been interested in this case for a long, long time. The small note to indicate which case this might have pertained to was abandoned with prejudice. Investig XXXX, no longer pertinent, do not follow something up. Orders from Captain, this means you, something N. Oh, Fabien, maybe. Okay.
Aha! Thanks, Smithy. Let's get into my office.
Oh,
The
fuck.
hell is that? Hello? Someone there?
What was this? Captain Muldoon investigation notes. A small stack of papers held together with a paperclip. It includes graphic, printed photographs of Benny's bloodied body, forensic reports and blood spatter analysis, but no witness testimony. A strange note has been clipped to the front. Effective immediately. All investigative efforts concerning the recent death of Captain Muldoon are to cease. You are instructed to close all active case files and transfer any related documentation to our secure facility. Further inquiries or attempts to continue this investigation will be met with severe consequences. This matter is now out of our jurisdiction. No further communication on this topic is authorized. Oh shit. How do I leave?
Nothing. Thank God.
Is this where it came in from?
Nothing. Case closed.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Freeze! Stay front.
Okay, well, I should not have wasted my cool power
Let's get into
when
my
I used
office.
it. Oh, it's back again. Okay. Okay. Oh. Bunch of something. Oh, werewolf fur. The writing on the side of the box says that this is part of a local hoax, but to the nose of the Nomad, the coarse fur in this box is not a forgery. The tag indicates that this was picked up on the outskirts of the city in Schmitz Park. Eyewitnesses report seeing a large dog, but animal control has not found any such creature. Oh, a wolf. Okay, going around here. Hey. Ooh, I don't want that.
Well, welcome to my humble abode. I see the cleaners haven't been in, which is how I like it. Huh. I wonder who'll get it. I hope it's not McNally. Ugh.
Anything else in here before we go out the vent? I don't think so.
Gotta say, this is not how I expected an elder to spend their time. Tali had better appreciate this. Is now a bad time to say I don't like tight spaces?
It is so wild that there's these lights hanging in here. And, I mean, it's useful from a video game standpoint, but otherwise it's wild.
Oof. Finally.
Oh, I stopped sneaking. Oh, I can't even sneak. Guess we're safe.
Sheriff, this destruction is not what we agreed. It is too early. Our prince may have fallen, but there is much left to do. I will be greatly displeased if you do not contact me.
Okay.
That's just the ticket.
There's a combat knife like that before too in St.
My
Stephen's.
buddies here get upset if you try to break in. Walking out, less of an issue. If you act natural, you might be able to breeze straight out the front door.
Why would I even risk that? That sounds wild. Why would I do that, man? Dog, I look like a fucking vampire. I don't look like a cop at all. Okay, sure. I'll just walk out of
I
here.
was at the scene over at the plastics warehouse.
Oh yeah? Wow, I heard that was toxic. Melting?
Mannequins.
Oh, Jesus.
Mannequins.
Photos.
Yeah, that'll rack up the likes.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
I thought we would have another encounter with the... back in 5 minutes. The guy at the front door, the front desk.
We should get back to Tolly and hope Benny's book is a solid boost to his spirits.
Okay. And Tolly is right over that way. Sure. Well, we'll run over. Yeah, I still feel like we're in a difficult situation with regards to the dual protagonists, in that one of them seems significantly less important to the main story than the other, right? Like, you could very easily, so far, you could very easily rewrite the entire game with you just playing as Fabien as the protagonist, you know? And you be able to customize Fabien and all of that to some degree. But so far, the Nomad's presence in the story is almost entirely unimportant, right? There's the little, what would you even call it, breadcrumb about the mark on our hand. That seems relevant, but it has yet to play any major role, right? Okay, let's head over here to Tolly in the back. It almost seems like they were just like, what's a cool-ass character we could... right, we think maybe being a Malkavian isn't that cool, because, yeah, it's because of the Bloodlines stuff, right? They had to make it to where you could be a different bloodline, right? And the story only works if you're Fabien, who has to be a Malkavian, right? Well, no. You could have it set up to where you could use different powers and ways to solve the mystery. You know, you could do it that way. But that would take so much more writing, right? That would require so much more work, whereas here, the Nomad's powers are almost entirely constrained to little bits of dialogue, reactivity here and there, and combat, you know? You don't have to write, like, branching storylines of, like, okay, if you're a Bruja version of the detective, you are probably taking the more forward approach and all of that. If you're a Tremere one, maybe you're going through it about with a little bit more forensics, you know, stuff like that. If you're Malkavian, exactly what we're doing. You get weird kooky stuff where you can talk to inanimate objects and figure it out that way. Which honestly, that sounds kind of fucking cool, right? Honestly, that sounds really cool, just having it focus on like the detective angle, right? And your point of customization is around the detective Fabien. And you choose like, okay, what kind of cop are you, right? What kind of detective are you gonna play? Okay.
how's
Tali?
my favorite force of destruction? Any trouble?
There is always trouble. I am trouble. I am the danger. No trouble. There was no trouble.
I have done what you asked. Here.
Neato. I can start grilling Benny's old flames. But don't think you're in the clear yet. While you're here, I want to ask you a question. You know, decaying husk to decaying husk. What do you think of Ryong? Her leadership, to be precise.
This motherfucker is working for Rosalind 100%. You're toying with me. It is not for me to say. Is this for you or for her? Is this for you or for her?
Who is asking? You or Ryong?
Last I checked, I'm definitely not wearing the prince's hat. This is me. Come on, golden oldie. Been a long time since the Jurassic era. You've seen a lot of courts, so what advice would you give the new boss?
A wise prince rules with iron. That's also not the first question he asked. His first question was like what my opinion was of Ryong, which is honestly a bit tough to suss out because we haven't seen very many rulings from Ryong, you know? We haven't seen Ryong actually do much, I don't know what you would say, ruling, legislating within the Seattle Camarilla. A prince needs to adapt. A prince must pick her battles. I guess you need to adapt, right?
A prince without allies is not long for this world. They need to adapt, to make accommodation. Ryong has the heart of a trader, so she can do this. With your help, of course.
Keep up the bullshit. Tali is awesome.
You think this is a farce?
I took notes, didn't I? Relax, Nomad. You don't need to take off. Why not stay a while?
I can stay.
Fine.
Did you work for Campbell? Did you choose to be Nosferatu? I want to know your story. I should go. We'll start from the top. Did you work for Campbell?
You did this work for Prince Campbell?
Yeah, family-sized business douchebag that he was. You think Ryong is tight around the sphincter? JJ was way worse. And before you say it, no, I didn't get him chopped. I stared him straight. Well, my own version of straight.
How did he end?
He ran down a rabbit hole without telling anyone where he was going and completely lost his head. We found the wreckage laid out in Pioneer Square with some thin bloods poking at it. Head's still missing, though. You find it? Stick it in the nearest mailbox. We'll try stitching it back on.
I can only say I should go or do not be foolish. Okay, don't be foolish.
Do not be foolish.
If that's how you feel, you can make like a tree and be boring somewhere else. Till next time, sweetness.
I only got one option. I could only pick one of the questions. Okay. Well, if I had known that, probably would pick differently.
Should think about heading back to Dale's place.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have another Fabien moment. Yeah, there's just no reason that all the contemporary stuff couldn't have also been Fabien. And then maybe you have an elder vampire as another character, but they're like removed from the whole protagonist situation. Because right now the Nomad is feeling very like ancillary, very tacked on. Just for the sake of like checking a box. In order to have like that degree of character customization available in the game. Which like we had said, you could still have that through being the detective, through being Fabien. It's just, it requires like writing out a whole lot more and having so many more approaches to everything. And it does sound really cool. Let's be real. It sounds pretty cool, right? I don't know about you. Maybe it's just because I've devised this myself. But, I don't know. It sounds cool as hell. Okay, let's head on back to the Haven. Right over here. There we are. Do you think we'll get another bed of night? Usually it's when we wake up, though. But not always.
I just love when you turn me on, Seattle. And you know just how to do it. so I won't keep you waiting any longer. First caller, you're on with the Bed of Night.
Thanks, Bet. I always tune in every night when I can. You got a great voice.
Thank you. Anything in particular that keeps your attention?
Well, I'm a truck driver, actually, so usually it's just nothing but long, dark stretches of highway in front of me, but whenever I'm in this area, your show is that bright spot in the night.
That just makes me feel warm all over. Anything you want to share with me, caller?
Well, I guess I'm a little shaken up tonight. You know, a delivery gone horribly wrong, I guess you'd say.
What could possibly rattle your nerves of steel, caller?
Not much, Bet, not much. You see, I made standard delivery, nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, quicker than average, as it turns out.
What's so horrible about that?
Well, I don't know if you heard about that warehouse explosion. I was actually making my delivery there, just practically across the street. Yeah, and later I'm catching up on some sleep at the rest stop, and it comes on the news that the whole place went up. And now I can't stop thinking, right? What if I was still there? What if I'm sleep deprived, just going through the motions, I don't even notice anything's wrong, and suddenly I'm in the middle of a blast? My whole life, Bet, is still kind of flashing in front of my eyes. You know, everything I still want to do, and I never had the time. I could be gone now. I could be gone, Bet. How do you...
I know it's a lot, caller. Glad you got it off your chest. My advice is you try and get some sleep. Let my voice carry you away to sweet dreams.
Oh, yeah. No, that'll... You're right. Thanks, Bet.
Let's take a break right here.
We express ourselves in a lot of ways. We dye our hair, get piercings, cover our skin with tattoos. But is it enough? Have you ever wanted to show your true self, but just felt held back by the limits of your skin, your flesh? If this sounds like you, come to Sculpt Your Destiny Spa and Clinic. Our revolutionary techniques will help you give shape and form to your dreams. Disclaimer: Sculpt Your Destiny Spa and Clinic is a professional establishment, and similar procedures performed at home can lead to serious disfigurement and harm. Don't risk it. Put your bones in the hands of a professional.
The doors are locked. The lights are low, and I'm all alone. Won't you please give me a call? Keep me company. Hey there, stranger. You're on with Bed of Night.
I wouldn't advertise the fact that you're alone, Bet.
This
Why's
fucking
that,
guy.
Enigma? Planning on dropping by for a visit?
Do you want me to?
Plan on it? No. I prefer my men to be more spontaneous than that.
I will keep that in mind, Bet.
Always the charmer. Next caller, tell me, do you believe in destiny? Were we brought together tonight by fate?
Wow, awesome. I don't know, maybe?
Well, let's start with something you do know. What's your name, and more importantly, what led my lips to your ears?
My name is Caitlin, and I guess I thought maybe you could give me some advice about my friend.
I'd be happy to pass on some words of wisdom, Caitlin. What seems to be the problem?
Well, my friend and I were partying at a place called Atrium.
A fabulous nightclub. Who knows? Maybe you saw me in the crowd there somewhere.
Yeah, I was having such a good time that night. I barely remember it.
Are you asking me for a hangover cure, Caitlin?
No. My friend, she never came home.
Caitlin, I do think this is something you should be sharing with the authorities.
I tried, but they're ignoring me. I bring up Atrium and they act like it's none of their business that my friend is missing.
That is truly despicable, Caitlin. But I'm not sure what I can do for you. What would you say to your friend? Maybe she's somewhere listening right now.
Maybe, Harper? It's me, Caitlin. I'm sorry I ditched you in the bathroom to go make out with a dude that smelled like rum and cigarettes. It wasn't worth it, like, at all. I just want to know you're okay and for you to come home and stuff. Yeah, that's it.
Let us know how it goes, Caitlin. I think I speak for everyone listening when I say we hope Harper comes home safe and soon. Well, my lovely listeners, it's that time of the night where we must part ways. But don't worry, I'll be right back in your ears before you know it. This has been Bed of Night, reminding you that secrets have a way of getting out. So why not give me a call? Good night, Seattle. Don't let all that snow get in your coffee.
It's weird how she signs off talking about the snow every time, right? I don't know. I feel like part of her sign off ought to be identical, but part of it should also probably change every night. Okay, let's head on up here. Good. I swear, one of these times we're gonna come back and something's gonna be up. Huh? No? Old Town Penny's Bar. Penny Pinchers. Penny Pinchers. Wow, the neighbor music. Holy hell. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get back in here. Oh.
Well, that was a night. If you're in the mood, there's some reckoning we could do.
Let's talk.
Very well.
So, let's walk ourselves back a bite. We have the Anarchs and the Blood Doll, a shopping trip for Tolly, and then Mistress Lou and her traveling prognostication show. Where should we start?
We'll start from the top with Verona.
The Blood Doll, Verona. What did we really get from her?
Aside from her own dissolution, a tale as old as time. Just that Miss Moore wasn't on her lonesome, and there was a plan. Sounds like our artist jumped the gun, though, didn't it? Which is good, in a way. It's not all going right for our troublemakers. What next?
Lou's visions.
Lou's visions. Clearly the reason she closed herself off, withdrew from power.
You've hit the bullseye there. They've got worse, though, as she's kept that secret squirreled away for years. Fabulous Elder can't trust her own thoughts. Front page news. She thinks it's this beckoning, but that don't sit right with me. Seems a bit too close to what we've been dreaming about, wouldn't you say? Let's keep it going.
Honestly, if you had told me that it was the beckoning, I would 100% believe you. But the game has kind of gone out of its way for every time it brings up the possibility that it could be the beckoning, like a minute or less afterward, the game is also immediately like, it's not though, right? Ooh, it could be the beckoning. Don't worry, it's not. It's not. It's something else. What is it? What could it be? Who could say? But it's not the beckoning. We're just pulling your leg. Don't worry about that. Okay. Sophia's texts.
Sophia and her desire for hidden secrets.
Sweet Sophia? Oh, she's scattered for sure, but she knows her stuff.
You don't think it's suspicious? Is she actually going to help? Is she actually going to help?
She keeps promising but not delivering.
Oh, dithering's in her nature, but give her a problem and she's a hound with a slipper. She'll keep chewing until she gets right to the soul of it.
Katsumi and Max?
Katsumi's Anarchs and their newest recruit.
Max, you mean? Guess he's found his place. You made a good call there. It'll be the making of the boy. Even though, of course, he's not a boy. Strange folks, aren't we all? As for Katsumi herself, I'm nagged by the question of where she was and what she's up to. And who she's up to.
And what about Tolly?
You have known Tolly a long time. Is there anything to concern us there?
Well, not that long. He's a comparative youngster.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, I think he's one of the most dangerous things in this city. That there is a sharp mind. But I've never seen anything to say he's not loyal to the city that gave him a home. And the two of you seem to rub along as apples and apples, don't you?
I mean, that really seems like Tolly is working for Rosalind, right? That he's super loyal. It's just not, he's not loyal to Ryong. He's not loyal to Lou Graham. He's loyal to Rosalind. What does this all mean?
What do you draw from all this, detective?
It's a mite early to say. A whole meal to chew on, no doubt. Do you want to sleep? Or should we talk the big picture?
Let's continue.
Carry on.
So now, we've got a chunk of misbehaving, destruction, conspiracy, and the man in my dreams. What's top of your mind?
We'll start from the top. The Sabbat.
The Sabbat are the core of this.
But who are they? And what's their aim? You know the cult, right?
I've faced them before. I do not want to talk about it. Yeah, I've faced them before. I mean, I guess we're writing history for the Nomad. Okay, I've faced them before.
They are a pestilence and utterly destructive.
You do have a tendency to tense up at the name, and I think I get why. But tell me, what drives them?
The utter destruction of the antediluvians, the shattering of the Masquerade, the overthrow of the Camarilla, the rejection of all humanity. I mean, isn't it the rejection of all humanity? Right? Like, the Camarilla, the vampire clans as we know it, clung to humanity in some way. In fact, it was even a stat that oscillated on like a spectrum, depending on your actions in the first game, your humanity. And I think when you get a game over, something bad would happen if you completely gave up all humanity. I don't think the game would end, but something would happen. I forgot exactly what. The rejection of all humanity.
They reject any doctrine that still retains any shred of humanity or coexistence with humanity.
Watch me be wrong.
The Anarchs may struggle against the Camarilla, seeing them as stifling, controlling. The Black Hand would shred the Masquerade and drag us all into the light, subjugating all of the mortal world. If only they had the numbers.
All human history to be put in the incinerator, If I had had them on the couch, I'd surely blame the parents. What else worries you?
The gardener.
The gardener. He is the one we see in our dreams.
I'd say he is, and the one Willem named right enough. So how does he get into our dreams? And more to the fact, why?
You believe he leads the Sabbat. He aims to meet with us. Why? Do you think he is sending you memories? Let's move on. He aims to meet with us. Why?
He seems to be drawing us to him. What is his aim?
Now there's a question. What does he want from you? Not sure what he'd get from a parlay, unless he can control you in some manner. The mark?
Do you think Lou's dreams come from him?
Lou's dreams. They seem similar to what we see in the garden. Are her dreams from him?
Maybe so. And who knows? Maybe the same was true for Isabella, or even Willem.
You believe he leads the Sabbat?
You agree he is Sabbat, the one behind Willem and Isabella.
Those are the strings I'd knot together, indeed. I wonder how he got to them.
Do you think he is sending you memories?
We see him every time we sleep. Is he the one provoking your memories?
Maybe so, but I'd say they are true memories, as far as I can remember anything. So, there's another case to solve. Why those memories in particular? The constant is that killer. Iron and crosses. This is useful. Keep going.
Okay. Well, how about Isabella and Willem?
Isabella, Willem, this conspiracy. Why them? And who else?
Well, Benny, for one, if you remember the ring. Although wearing the mark of conspiracy is never a clever move.
I forgot about the ring.
Then again, you wear it against your will. And they all have a manner of control over you, don't they? Or seem to. It's as I said when we first met, a mark of ownership. A mark of control. You're their weapon, I'd say. As to who else, I've no notion, honestly. But there are precious few we can trust.
Conclusions, Detective?
What are your conclusions, Detective?
So, to summarize, I'd say the Sabbat and Gardener and all their followers, they've made a weapon out of the Nomad. But things have not gone right for them, and the Nomad slipped the leash. They've poked the bear, and the bear is not a happy bear, and is poking them right back. And down they go, one by one. Reckon you should roll on doing what you're doing.
There's more to it. I'll root out this cult. Okay. Maybe this is all just an elaborate setup on behalf of Rosalind, right? Not just minor details, but the entire situation with the Nomad sort of coming to is all like Rosalind pulling strings to supplant control of Seattle's Camarilla from Lou and Ryong. But if we're thinking that the gardener is also behind Lou's beckoning, how the hell does that fit into that theory then? I don't fucking know. Because under that circumstance, then it becomes the odd one out, doesn't it? Unless maybe Rosalind, who might be the gardener, or maybe Rosalind is using the gardener, is trying to, I don't know, drive Lou Graham mad as another way of supplanting control. Right? You could go about it by way of like saying like, oh, this person is no longer fit to lead. Thus, your own figurehead, your own proxy ruler steps in, same way that Ryong Choi is in control, sort of. But the failsafe, if that doesn't work out, is to set up an elaborate scheme to frame Lou Graham. Or not even to frame Lou Graham, but to implicate Lou Graham in some way that justifies Lou Graham's, like, final death at the hands of the sheriff, at the hands of the Nomad. And thus, you move in and put someone else in control. You know? But I think Ryong Choi is a problem. Because how do you get something on Ryong Choi? Because, well, no, if you kill the sire... I forget, how does it work in World of Darkness? If you kill the sire, does the child also die? I forget. Because if that's the case, then it's super easy. There's more to it.
There is more to this. The Black Hand may be inhumane, even insane by our standards. But they are not fools.
We are all built on human bones, and every human has a core of stupid. Now, we should hit the hay. Though I'd not be surprised if I'm up and about and walking memory roads in a few. Maybe I'll see you there.
So the Black Hand is this specific sect of, what do you call it that we're dealing with? Of the Sabbat. Let's see. Kindred Society. The Sabbat. Where does it say the Black Hand? Not there. Factions? Seattle? The Sabbat within Seattle. Isabella Moore attempted to broadcast a large-scale blood-soaked masquerade breach from her own nightclub atrium. She was destroyed by the Nomad before any lasting damage could be done. But with her destruction, there is no way to know how many other Sabbat members are active in the city and what further plans they have in place. Willem Axel was tasked with taking away the secrets and information hoarded by the Camarilla that let them control much of Seattle. He was ruthlessly destroyed as he begged for mercy, but he revealed that he took orders from someone known as the Gardener. Yeah, I guess the real question is the Gardener our prime suspect, or is the Gardener also a proxy? Okay. Factions? Yeah, I have nothing on the Black Hand. I'm unfamiliar with the Black Hand. They maybe said it once or twice, but I've forgotten. I'm just going to operate under the assumption that this is the Sabbat. Okay. Let's take a snooze. Yep, back here again.
Oh, somewhere, sometime, I would just like to sleep. Hey there, fella. I talked to our mutual friend. They said they'd love to have a chat. So what do you say you give me an address?
Oh, Truth Seeker, you are so close. You can taste me. You can breathe me. In scent and descent we shall glory, the Wanderer and I. Where my buds full blossom, my seedlings sprout.
Ugh. By address, I meant location, not a lecture on gardening tips.
The Wanderer is already furrowed, already plowed. Now turn the sod and slip beneath the soil.
Slip beneath the... Okay, well, I guess I'll pass that on. But, what is it you want? What's the deal here?
What's the deal, Truth Seeker?
Exactly.
So what's the deal?
So what's the deal, Smithy?
Jonesy was first responder. Captain Muldoon told us he'd want to get involved.
The body's gone? Any witnesses? Jonesy see anything? Jonesy see anything?
Did Officer Jones see anything?
Ask her. She's just come off the walk and talk. She's still on site. She might have something for you.
Any witnesses?
Any witnesses?
Yep. A young guy named of Max Weber.
Oh.
Max Weber, huh? Well, well, well. I knew that name, and suddenly I knew why Benny had taken a closer look at this one.
He's over by the auto shop.
The body's gone.
The body's gone?
Took 4 guys to get him off the rebar. Heavy fella. Real muscly, lot of bulk. Captain Muldoon was on site. He took a look at him, told me to pass on to you. The Vic is nothing special.
Uh-huh. So a man on the street kind of thing. Literally.
Oh, sure. Rebarred into the concrete. That's a heck of a night's work.
All right, goodbye.
Thanks, Smithy. I'll take a walk around the scene.
Sure thing. Let me know when you're happy and we'll run cleanup.
Will do.
Okay.
I figured I'd look around, maybe talk to Jonesy, see what was what.
Okay.
I guess there'd been a struggle. Hope Benny had his place insured. Bust lock, too. I wondered how the auto shop played into this whole story.
About over here.
This was not quiet. But then, would anyone blink at loud noises coming from an auto shop?
Let's not go over to Max just yet. Huh. Can check in with you.
Sometimes I wondered how much crime was caused by the makers of little plastic signs, just to keep the trade going.
Okay. I'm assuming this is Jonesy. I'm detecting something vaguely. Oh, it's outside. Hang on. Okay, but okay. Yeah, I guess I should. I guess I ought to look at this.
Guess the Vic was dragged here. Already dead or bleeding out. Inevitable, really. Our serial killer must have ordered a whole batch of the pointy little things. Well, that settled it. Either our killer was as strong as an ox, or he'd hired a moving company.
Anything else back here?
Drink, whatever you can spare, please.
Oh shit, I can really leave the fucking area, huh?
Fucking
cops think they own the place.
Alright, not picking up anything on the reticle. Okay, well, let's head on in. We'll speak with Jonesy first. Hello?
Jonesy, I hear you were first responder?
That's right, Detective. Called in by Mr. Weber when he found the body. Been knocking on doors, trying to get a picture of what happened. Nothing useful so far. As usual, no one saw anything, no one screaming, "I am the killer," on any nearby CCTV.
What did Max tell you? Anything to report? What did Max tell you?
What did Max tell you?
Huh. I have the notes, but I think you should really talk to him. He was pretty confused.
Good idea.
Anything to report?
Anything to report? Anything catch your eye?
Apart from the big guy missing his head with an iron bar through his ribcage?
Yeah, apart from that.
Not a whiff of anything, Detective. Weird, right? You'd usually have a blood trail, boot prints, car tracks, especially in this snow. No neighbors heard it happen. Does a big guy really die this quietly?
You're right. That is strange.
I mean, I thought by way of seeing the blood, didn't we already deduce that the body was drugged here from somewhere else? Or dragged here?
Good work.
Okay. Honestly, I don't know if that was good work, Jonesy. I don't know if that actually was that good. You didn't really give me much. Alright, Max. But you're not Max. Whoops. Anything else in here before we chat with Max? No.
Good evening to you. I had a notion you might have got caught up in this, given this is your place. They tell me you saw something?
Hey, Fabien. Yeah, I did see something, just don't know what.
You don't know what you saw? Tell me about the victim? How is Benny involved? You don't know what you saw.
You don't know what you saw? What do you mean by that? Sasquatch with a bouffant hairdo? New breed of dog with too many legs? Supreme Court justice hovering 3 feet off the ground?
No, it's fuzzy. Okay, let me try. There was the victim, one of those big square guys, all muscles. Biker, I think. He was walking down the street.
Lost his bike, huh?
Just listen. He was walking down the street, and there was someone else coming the other way, or maybe a couple. But I can't remember them, Fabien. It's like someone took a cloud of ink and brushed over them in my head. And then, next thing, the biker is lying on the concrete, rebar through his chest, head pulled off.
So you didn't see the killing? No, I think Max saw the killing. It was just wiped from his mind. So you didn't see the killing?
So you didn't see the killing?
I think I did see the killing. It's just I can't remember it.
Or the passers-by, if that's what they were.
No, I'm not even sure there were 2 of them. Maybe one. It's just a dark cloud.
You've considered the possibility that Zeus did this one. Was there lightning involved?
You know, Fabien, sometimes I'm not sure how you keep your job.
Yeah, I mean, shit's all coming together, right? With regards to Fabien himself being fed particular memories as we get to particular stages of the investigation. Right here, Max having his memories sort of like partially wiped. The stuff with Willem getting the memory amplifying potions or whatever, the like remember again potion. Lou Graham sort of having a false memory or having the false idea that she is experiencing the beckoning. If anything, why doesn't the Nomad? Oh. What if the Nomad's whole idea of being the Nomad is also falsified? What if that's all made up? Ooh, in which case the Nomad suddenly becomes a lot more of an interesting character if they're a lot closer tied to everything here. Yeah, what if the Nomad is just completely made up? Well, no, because then why would so many other people know of the Nomad? Yeah, it can't be that. Somehow this memory shit is going to affect our other protagonist. Somehow. And it probably already has, and we just don't know how. Okay, remember anything else?
Remember anything else? I got nothing. Just a hole in my memory.
Felt to me like someone had messed with Max's mind. That I should take a look at.
Tell me about the victim?
Tell me about the victim. Like I said, big square guy, lots of muscles. Think he was a biker? That sort of look to him?
You didn't know him?
No, he wasn't a client at the shop. I'd have recognized him.
He was definitely mortal.
Oh, for sure. And can't you still smell the blood?
How was Benny involved?
How is Benny involved?
Benny? He isn't. He just came along when the cops were called, worried something had happened to me. Took a good look at the body, said there was nothing special about it.
Good to have someone who gives a damn.
I guess.
Benny maybe is... Okay, Benny maybe is totally involved in this, right? And Max knows it. Like, we figure Benny is or / was involved in some form. I think Max also knows. And he's trying to cover for Benny, right? Because they have this weird protective vibe with one another. Max is protective of Benny by virtue of Benny being Max's child. And Benny is kind of protective of Max by virtue of, I guess, that just being Benny's personality. You know, they look out for each other. They have, like, that type of relationship. Huh. The real question is did Benny say it to Max? Or did Max just figure it out? By way of Benny coming by and being like, oh yeah, there's nothing important about this situation, this individual. Don't worry about it. Alright, well, I guess we'll find out.
Look after yourself, Max.
Okay, be careful. I don't like this one bit.
Okay, which fucking power do I need to use here now? This
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
This one. There we go.
Let's have a peek, shall we?
Why did they leave me alone? This is so damn frustrating. She was scared. Why? For the baby? Why would someone get killed right here? She was scared. Why? For the baby?
Oh! A woman. A pregnant woman, dark hair. She was so scared. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I thought of another thing.
We're just gonna come out and say it. I saw something in your mind.
I took a look inside your head.
You did what?
That fuzziness you were talking about. There was a woman. A pregnant woman.
No, I don't remember that.
And I got a sense of wings. Like angel's wings. If this is my killer, things just got very weird.
So, who was she?
That's what I mean to find out.
Wings? When they mentioned the hair color, I thought like, oh, Rosalind. Gotta be Rosalind. But vampires can't get pregnant. And as far as we know, Rosalind wasn't pregnant. Hundreds of years ago, too. Okay.
Okay, thanks. I'll take a look around.
Later.
Yeah, because they made a point of saying that vampires are, like, sterile. I forgot under what the circumstances were, but they made a point of pointing out the sterility. But maybe they pointed that out just to subvert our expectations later. And we're getting too, like, meta with our media analysis here. Right? Thinking that they'll do one thing or the other just because it isn't the norm. Okay. Is there anything else around here?
Hey, detective. You get what you needed?
Not quite yet. Got a few things to check out.
Okay. Don't take too long.
Can I use this on the
I
rebar?
had nothing to say.
Maybe on the
Not
motorcycle?
the best conversationalist.
this
Wasn't gonna
thing?
speak to me.
Okay, well.
Jonesy, another thing.
I can bring up the pregnant woman. Are there any sightings of a pregnant woman around here?
Any sightings of a pregnant woman from the neighbors?
Funny you should say that, Detective. We got this off of the CCTV on the building across the alley. Doesn't have a direct line on the crime scene, but it did get this.
Huh. An extremely blurry photo of a woman who is most definitely in the family way.
Looks like it to me.
That is interesting.
Okay.
Good talk.
Oh. CCTV image. It's blurry, but I can just make out the outline of someone on there. From the shape, either she's a pregnant woman or someone is smuggling a watermelon. This tallies with what Max saw. A pregnant woman near the scene of the crime. Maybe it was her. Okay.
All done. Clean it up all spick and span, Maestro, so the public don't start poking around.
Between you and me, this street might cause less attention if we just dropped a small bomb on it. Anyway, you get anything useful?
Yeah. Anyone see a woman around here who's in the family way? Got a statement offer?
Pregnant? Not that I noticed, but we had a few officers out canvassing on the early shift. If you have a good description, you could check files back at the PD.
Good notion. I'll do that.
I gotta say, I've never fucking heard in my life the expression of referring to someone who is pregnant as being in the family way. I've never heard that in my fucking life. Is that something people say a lot? In the family way? Let's see. Make sure we head over here. Should I hit up one of our contacts out here as well? We may as well. Get our pip back. Not that we have a particular need for it, but just in case, it'll make our lives a bit simpler. Since they're kind of in the way, or on the way. Oh shit, no they're not. What? This motherfucker is gone. Okay. Well, fuck it then. I guess they just despawned from the entire world. Oh, maybe they collided with the ground.
Was
They're
right.
clipping through. Looked like they were peeing right there.
Spare $1? Really appreciate it.
Alrighty, over here. Cool.
I wanted to see if anyone had a lead on our ghostly mother-to-be. That and Max's memory loss was a concern. Worth checking if anyone else was suffering the same.
So, what was the deal at the auto shop?
Well, the captain was right. I was interested in it. Another killing, but not something you should worry about.
Oh, a special case.
Yeah. This one featured a,
La, I can't hear you.
Okay. I do have some totally unrelated questions, though, George.
Uh-huh.
You know anything about memory loss?
You know anything about memory loss?
I am as sharp and incisive as the day I took the oath, okay?
Yeah, sure. I know that, George, of course. I more meant, you heard about any cases. People showing up with holes in their stories. Confused.
This is Seattle. What do you think?
That is a fair point.
Check out the files. Best place to look for individual cases or trends.
That is also a fair point.
Did I already ask about memory loss?
Did I already ask you about memory loss?
Yeah, you did.
Just checking.
Don't be a dick.
Heard anything about a pregnant woman?
Heard anything about a pregnant woman?
Whoa, you in trouble, my friend?
Well, I am always in trouble, but not that kind. I met any cases recently. Mysterious woman heavy with child? Sounds a bit biblical put like that. But it is not a good news story.
Yeah, lots of people have kids, even criminals, and God help us, the PD.
You got any hobbies?
You got any hobbies?
What prompted that?
Idle curiosity? Just assessing the state of your mind. I was thinking of learning the piano.
I was thinking of learning the piano. Given you sit behind a desk all day, I figured you had the posture for it. And I like to know about people. It's practically my superpower.
Uh-huh. And what's my wife's name?
Ooh.
Down at the station, I wanted to chat with my old flame in the records room.
Hang on. Let's see. I definitely remember reading it. Oh, mother-to-be. I had no idea who this person was, but it was clear she'd been at the scene of the crime next to Benny's auto shop. I needed to track her down. Okay. Do I even have her name on here? Maybe not. Officer Wheeler? There'd been a lot of Officer Wheeler types in my time at the PD, and George was as good as any other. He had a wife and at least one kid, I knew that much. He and I played cards every so often, and he mostly won. Okay. Oh. Was it Doris, Denise, Debbie, or Delia? The worst part is I definitely remember it being a D name. But I have no idea which one of these. Ugh. I feel like it's Delia, but I'm not sure. Fuck it, I'll go with my hunch.
Delia?
I think that proves my point.
Okay, fair enough.
Sure.
Time to talk to my old friend in the records room.
All right. Right at the filing cabinet. Okay.
Fabien, you here to inspect my indices?
Any recent entries about a mother-to-be?
Any recent entries about a mother-to-be? It's a big city, Fabien. Got any more details?
Near the auto shop. Witness reports from tonight's killing. Reports involving memory loss. Yeah, see, now that I think more on it, how cool would it have been if the different bloodlines, the different clans were available to the detective, you know? And then you could go through all this shit in different ways depending on what kind of clan you were with, right? And thus, you get cool shit like, oh, if you pick Malkavian for Fabien, then you're gonna have the weird kooky shit that you're accustomed to. You're gonna be talking to, like, inanimate objects and stuff, being able to probe people's minds and stuff. That would be fucking dope. That would be fucking dope. You could have it to where, like, oh, if you go with, like, a more combat-focused one, you know, you, like, shake people down or whatever. You'd be a shitty cop. Near the auto shop, witness reports from tonight's killing. Reports involving memory loss. Ooh, how about reports involving memory loss? Oh, yeah, didn't we hear something about, yeah, at St. Stephen's? There was memory loss there. And also at that one courtyard, right? Near the conservancy, which I assume is where the gardener will ultimately be at. But didn't we see some, like, poster about people losing memory? Like homeless people in the area? Reports involving memory loss?
Any cases of memory loss? Like I said, it's a big city, and I'm just brimming with the afflicted. But give me more.
Near the auto shop.
Anything come up near the auto shop? Nothing on the spot, but if we widen the search just a little. Oh, that's interesting.
What's that?
Nothing mother-related, but there are an unusually high number of reports of memory loss around central Seattle.
Oh, can you give me some names?
That's the thing with memory loss, Detective. Names are often hard to pinpoint. But let me skim the notes. A biker named Guru. He's been picked up a few times for intoxication and definitely has a less than perfect recall. Then there's Carla, who used to be a paramedic. She dropped out because she couldn't trust herself to deliver the right meds. She's out there on the streets somewhere. Then, of course, there's Mr. Lemon in the cells.
Now that is interesting. I know all these people.
Drinking buddies, Detective.
You could say that.
If you can give me any more details, we could have a hot session of record correlation. What do you say?
I'll see what I can find out. I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Okay. Yeah, the drunk tank dude is definitely gonna play into this somehow.
Files said something about Mr. Lemon.
Question Mr. Lemon about memory loss. Watch Mr. Lemon be like the fucking rebar killer. No. The contemporary one, of course. Oh, anything in our office? I assume not. No. Okay. Holding. This is what we want, right? Yeah. Mr. Lemon.
How's it hanging, Harry?
Detective gun member.
Whoa, that just sounds painful. Well, I hear they can do a lot with prosthetics these days.
My God. Okay, I'm kind of thirsty, by the way.
I do believe you're my vintage.
Let it suck. Suck like a little mother sucks.
I knew you were a man of taste.
Maybe he really is. Maybe this guy is super important, and that's why he's got such a heavy-duty case of memory wiping. Yeah, this guy's the fucking missing link. He knew way too much, so they fucked up his memory like the most out of anybody. The PD records say you aren't drunk?
I thought you were drunk, Mr. Lemon, but the records say you were picked up sober, just confused. Remember anything?
Lemony moss, Fabio.
That's what I thought. If only I knew a bit more about you. Like where you were found, or your favorite music venue, or well, anything really.
Amusing Grease.
Huh?
Amusing Grease, Mr. Fabio. Amusing Grease.
Oh, how sweet that sound. You're a churchgoer.
Blessed Holy Mother.
Guess that's a yes. Thanks, Mr. Lemon. Stay safe, Rafe.
Night, Mr. Bright.
His delivery is so, like, atrocious. But it's almost so bad it comes around to being kind of endearing again. Okay. It's so, like, over-the-top drunk. Okay, well. Should we immediately go to, I assume, St. Stephen's? Oh, no, it's not sending me there.
I wanted a word with Guru. He was one of our memory loss victims.
Sure. Let's head on up and out. Out this way, I think. I can't get in here, right? Oh, I could. Yeah, but to no end. Dude, I always get turned around here, even with the exit sign. Anything else? before I leave?
George, another thing.
What's up?
Never mind.
Well, don't let anyone burn down the station.
I'll see you later.
Okay, let's head over this way.
I need to find a better spot.
Then over here. And they should be inside of this building, right? Who is Guru, though? Apparently we know them, but I don't remember Guru. Back here, maybe? No. Can I talk to
I figured
you?
he had better people to talk to.
Okay, fair enough. Question Guru? Who the fuck is Guru?
I wanted a word with Guru.
Who here looks important, like they stand out, like they would be an NPC to speak with? Is it you? No. They're here, maybe? Are they outside? They're not actually in there? Oh fuck, I can't get through that.
Miracle if I don't freeze to death.
I do not remember Guru at all.
Wish I had a bigger.
Oh, they are around the back. Okay. Guru? Did I speak to this guy before? Guru?
Mr. Guru, could I impose just a moment?
Well now, Fabien, my man, I can see the ghosts in your trail. Don't pay them no mind.
You had some memory lost?
Hey, buddy, a filing cabinet told me you'd been picked up kinda confused. You wanna tell me about it?
We all have spaces in the clouds of the mind, my friend. But my confusion's my problem. One for deep theological contemplation.
So, you don't want to talk about it?
Sorry. My mind is a temple. I need to be careful who I let in. You've never struck me as a religious man.
Come on, Guru. What happened?
If something scrambled your mind, maybe I can help.
That's between me and my sense of God. Any God.
Okay.
Well, there's detecting to do.
It's a long road to the sleep of the just.
Can I use anything on you?
I didn't see the need. Not the best conversationalist.
There we go.
Well, hello there, my friend.
Well, always pleasant to meet one of your kind. What with the ghosts being so loud lately. I hope recent days have been spiritual and full of love, my man.
You know, a spot of yoga, some chakra juggling, troubled by ghosts, maybe I can help. I come to you from beyond the veil. It's been a good week. Should we be vague? It's been a good week.
It's been a good week. Plenty to do. How about you? Have you spent your time well?
Like you, I share what words I have and hope they'll make a difference. So, what good words do you have to impart, my friend? How would one of your calling deal with ghosts?
I really got an exorcist or something? Bell, book, and candle. I find psychoanalysis is the safest route. Forgive yourself. Everything starts with that. I'd recite a mantra to calm the ghosts. Forgive yourself. Everything starts with that.
Forgive yourself. Everything starts with that.
That's a common refrain from a man of the cloth. So, you know these are real ghosts I'm talking about here, Padre.
Tell me more. There's no such thing as ghosts. What's this have to do with memory loss? Tell me more.
Tell me more.
I saw her. Right in front of me. She came out of nothing like a haze becoming flesh. She spoke. She talked about her baby, the one she still bore. But I can't remember, Padre. I can't remember. I lost her, everything about her.
You sure about this? Where was it? What did she tell you? What did she tell you?
What did she tell you? My son.
I can't remember what she spoke, but I swear I did see her. And sometimes I still see her from the corner of my eye as I walk the city. Her and sometimes others.
Wow. So you don't know where this was?
No, there are gaps, my friend. Holes in my mind where thought has turned to smoke. I feel I have lost myself. Could you find me?
Sure, I guess. I can at least ask around. What's your name? Other than Guru.
Before I was Guru, they used to call me David. David DeVere.
Really? Nice to meet you, David. Now, I better get going. Masses to attend, people to shrive, that sort of thing. Blessings be upon you.
May you find peace, Padre.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to the next nearest one, our only one left.
I needed to check on Carla. She was short a memory or two by all accounts.
Bad night to our heels.
Are these all individuals I could have, like, fed upon?
I moved to
I
Seattle
guess I just
away from
hadn't done it.
like this.
Maybe. Didn't really have reason to, though. Okay. Over here.
Carla wasn't in her usual spot. I wondered where she'd got to.
Okay. Got a scent trail. Guess we'll follow it. Oh, what's that? Oh, the map.
Just a few more nights.
Alrighty. Get going on over here. Sally. Oh, there you are. Oh, I do remember Carla, actually. You're one of the few ones I did meet.
Say, Carla, you okay? You're not in your normal spot.
I was just helping a friend out, Detective. Are you in pain?
You had some memory loss?
I spoke to a friend who knows about these things, and they said you got picked up by the PD, all confused. What happened? You okay?
You know how it is, Detective. When the call comes to help others, you see so many faces. They blur together for a time, and I guess it all just got too much. I started to forget.
Was there something that triggered it? Where did this happen? Were you treating a pregnant woman?
Were you treating a pregnant woman?
That's right. I was. She was so sad.
Well,
That's
grieving
what brought
mother,
this
huh?
confusion on you?
Yes. I'm afraid I fell apart a little. It was all too much. I don't think she wanted me to see her. She was scared, you see.
That is very interesting. Now, if we could just figure out where this happened.
I volunteered in many places, Detective. I just can't remember. There are holes, missing pieces.
Interesting. You're not the first to tell me that. What's your full name, Carla? I'll run it at the station, see if some addresses fall out.
Carla Long.
Thank you kindly, Carla. Now you have a good night.
Okay. I mean, I really feel like we're going to be going to St. Stephen's. Right. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like we are.
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
Unless there's some other religious institution. Maybe that memorial place? I'm trying to rack my brain thinking of mythological creatures in like real life mythos that are known for wiping your mind and fucking around with your memory, but I don't fucking know. Or like cryptids or something. What's one that fucks with your mind? I don't know.
I need a raise. I deserve it.
Yeah, that makes you forget stuff. All I think of is that one fucking Pokemon. Right? Okay. Over here.
Hello, my little bibliophile. Looking for a booking? Desperate for a dossier?
I got the skinny on our missing memory cases.
I've got the skinny on our missing memory cases. Can you do some digging?
You know what rolls my Rolodex, don't you, detective? So what have you got?
Here's what I know about Mr. Lemon.
Mr. Lemon, I've got nothing on except he sings Amazing Grace and goes to church.
Every snippet is useful. Everything is connected.
Here's what I know about Carla.
Carla's full name is Carla Long. She had a bit of an episode when she was treating a pregnant woman.
Carla Long, huh? Yeah, she's here.
Here's what I know about Guru.
Guru's real name is David DeVere. He thinks he saw a ghost, a pregnant woman who materialized right in front of him.
David DeVere. Very good, very good. I have it, detective. Carla Long spent time volunteering at St. Stephen's, giving treatments to the poor. David attended church lectures of theology at St. Stephen's. And doesn't that fit with your Mr. Lemon, who's into religious music? All three short of memory.
You're right. St. Stephen's is the key. Nice work, knowledge base.
All right, see ya.
Thanks. I need to follow up.
You know where I am, detective, if you want to root around.
Honestly,
there
how many...
it was then. Time to go to church. Something I didn't often say, let me tell you.
How many, like, what are the chances that this would have happened to Fabien, though, right?
St.
How many...
beckoned, and I had Mr. Lemon's song on my lips. It was kind of catchy.
How many of these ghouls did he just have around town? Or like, or not even ghouls, but people to feed off of?
Serial killer, dead biker guy of unusual size. Swiss cheese holes in at least 4 heads. Every one of them had seen a pregnant woman. Something like a ghost. The mother-to-be, it was niggling at the corner of my mind, but I couldn't get at it. Anyway, this woman, if she was real, was definitely at the scene of the crime. I wanted to talk to her. A lot.
Okay. Here we are. Now, how do I get in? Just through the front damn door? You can't go in through there. That's the back. Okay, up here on the left. Seems like it. Oh, shit. Lakeview Cemetery. What does that say over there? That's not normally there, is it? What's that say? It says some religious shit. Feed your faith, and your fears will starve to death. Is that normally there as the Nomad? Maybe. Okay. And this is probably how Fabien gets on their kill list. And they use the Nomad. Oh, Onda. Oh, shit.
Onda, right? Not sure we've met. I'm Fabien. I work for Benny.
I've heard of you.
All good things, I hope.
I have heard of you.
I'm trying to find someone in need. I'm looking for a suspect. I'm looking for a killer. I'm looking for a suspect.
I'm looking for a suspect. Young woman in the family way, if you know what I mean.
And what is she suspected of?
She killed a bunch of people. I just want to talk to her. She's in the clear. She killed a bunch of people.
She's destroyed a whole bunch of people. Kindred and mortals alike.
Really? Sounds nasty. But I haven't seen her. Good luck on chasing her down.
Sure you haven't seen the suspect?
You sure you haven't seen her? She's involved in a bunch of decapitations, kindred and mortals.
She sounds tough, but she's not here. You can leave now.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. Thanks.
We're gonna have
Go away.
We're gonna have to hit her with the Jedi mind trick.
That up. Time for a do-over, I guess. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Apologies. Anda, right? Not sure we've met. I'm Fabien. I work for Benny.
I've heard of you.
All good things, I hope?
I have heard of you.
I'm looking for a suspect.
I'm looking for a suspect. Young woman in the family way, if you know what I mean.
And what is she suspected of?
She's in the clear.
Oh, don't worry. She's in the clear. I just wanted to see if she can help me, if she saw anything.
Then the word is witness, Detective. Her name is Misty, and she's scared. She's had terrible things done to her. If you hurt her, I will find your haven and I will visit you every night just as you wake. And each time I will rip out your tongue by the root.
Understood. How exactly? Who hurt her? Who did it?
Who hurt her?
I don't know, but when I find out, I will slice them paper thin and donate them as toilet paper to the city restrooms. She's downstairs. It might take you a bit of time.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
What? Will they have a Mario 64 fucked up stairwell that keeps going on and on? I'm gonna have to learn how to reverse long jump. Okay. Sure.
Vampires shouldn't find crypts spooky, right?
And oh.
Hello, Fabien.
Well, hello. Misty, right? Have we met?
Memory stretches and tears, and sometimes it must break. She says there are so many pictures you left behind.
What? Did you see the murder? Anda said you'd been hurt. You're one of our kind. You're one of our kind.
You're a bloodsucker like me, but more than that, you're of Malkavian blood, right? Either that or old Malk himself should be serving you with a copyright lawsuit.
The blood in our veins does have the same source as yours, Detective. Such special sauce.
Malkavian, then. You've been here a while. At least that's what the files say. But where did you come from?
From sugar and spice and sauce that's nice.
Did you see the murder? Anda said you'd been hurt. Tell me about the child. Tell me about the child?
I can't help but notice you're on the way to being a mother. And I can't figure out how that works at all. We can't get pregnant, can we? What's this? The stork get lost? An inaccurate conception?
Inaccurate conception.
There is no way to be blessed with new life when you are already dead. But all the dead were alive once upon a time. She knows that. And so do you.
Will it ever be born?
Will your child ever be born?
How do you think it works, Detective? Did it never cross your mind? Not once. A detective should be armed with all the facts, in service, in pride, in dedication.
Does the Does the baby speak to you telepathically or something? Maybe if that's true, then is the Nomad in some ways like fucking pregnant with Fabien? Are we dealing with an M-preg situation here? Why did you wipe all those memories?
Why did you wipe all those memories? Max and the guy in the drunk tank?
They saw me. And remember, I should stay out of sight. I need to stay out of sight.
Why?
He's looking for me, Fabien. I think he wants to kill me.
Who?
The father.
Huh, really?
Huh. Onda said you'd been hurt. Did you see the murder? Onda said you'd been hurt.
Onda said you'd been hurt. Someone had done terrible things.
Yes, Fabien. Yes, they did, Fabien. On purpose. Gifted me. Saved me. Damned me. I have never forgotten how I was gifted. A terrible, beautiful thing. It saved us both. She is so thankful, but so terribly bored.
Are you talking about your embrace? Are you talking about the baby? What are you talking about? I like, what are you talking about as a response to the other two? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh, silly man, you know. You just don't know you know.
Well, okay.
Did you see the murder?
You were there at the murder scene, right? What did you see?
A man dreams, a man dies. The cops scrub the asphalt, scrub the cellar floor, and no one remembers. But there are some things you can save without memory. Perhaps I saw him. Perhaps she did.
Whoa.
Metal cross and metal stakes. But his face eludes me, as I elude you.
Please, what did you see?
Okay. Please. I need to know what you saw. The victim, a biker. The killer...
Does a killer stalk the streets, detective? Or is it only an echo?
This was getting me nowhere. Her memory wasn't connected up right.
Okay, leave.
I needed a moment to gather some thoughts.
Stay there.
Is there going to be some vamp juice in here that I can use? Or maybe I can just... Oh, there we go.
What are you hiding?
Borrowed blood, gifted slayer, hide. Fabien, 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 Fabien. Our maker doesn't remember. Another case he has let slip. Fuck, I don't know any of these. Our maker doesn't remember?
That can't be what you're hiding. What secrets are we keeping,
She hates you. She loves you. We wanted to thank you. We want to end you. A gleam of fang, a naked threat. Her tormentor, her savior, is here. Go with that.
That won't help me. Let's have a peek,
I've no
shall
fucking
we?
idea. Detective, puzzler, always steadfast. A red drinker, fear maker. The faces have changed, but they echo. Are you here to save me? They echo?
Not that, but I know that there's something. Let's see what's going on in here.
Fabien, Fabien,
No,
Fabien?
there must be more here. Let's have a peek, shall we?
She hates you, she loves you?
That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see what's going on in here.
I have no idea. I feel like it could be fucking any of these. Are you here to save me?
I need to find something else. What are you hiding?
We want to thank you. We want to end you.
That's not helpful. What secrets are we keeping?
Our maker doesn't remember?
I need to find something else. What secrets are we keeping?
Detective Puzzler always steadfast?
No, there must be more here.
Fuck.
What are you hiding?
Are you here to save me?
Help me. Let's have a peek, shall we?
Can I get a tip from my ability? Forgetful Mind. Remove that. Mask of 1,000 Faces. No. Case notes? How exactly does his power fucking work? Who is Misty? Whoever this Misty is, she seems to be struggling to articulate what she saw. I reckon it's preying on her mind, though. If only I could ferret it out. Hard evidence? No. I don't have any pro tips here. A red drinker, Fearmaker.
Oh. We saw, we hid. A blood drinker, one of our kind. A kindred, huh?
Okay.
Let's talk some more.
I know what you saw.
Okay, let's figure this out now. You did see someone. A vampire. Which makes no sense, as our killer is not a vampire.
Oh, but he was. Yes, he was. A brute. A thug. A made man.
A made man?
He scared you so much you hid, and afterwards you blanked Max so this man could never find you.
Who did bad things to you? Who are you hiding from? What's hunting you? What's hunting you?
What's hunting you?
The court is hunting me. You said you'd save me.
I did.
Fabien. Hector liked you. He trusted you. Are you here to save me?
Huh.
She was bleeding out. I didn't have much time, and neither did she.
Easy, miss. Just tell me what you saw. It'll save lives.
Who are you? You're one of them, aren't you?
Oh. I'm her sire. Fabien is her sire. I'm with the police. Yes. I'm a sharp dresser. That's a personal question. I'm like Hector. I'm a sharp dresser.
The name's Fabien, and yes, I do think of myself as a man of fashion. Got this hat from Nelson's on 2nd Avenue, as it happens.
Fabien, Hector liked you. He trusted you. Are you here to save me?
Did you get a look at the guy? Tell me what happened. Leave. Did you get a look at the guy?
Did you get a look at the guy? Did you recognize him?
Hector heard someone coming. He told me to hide. He was worried about me. Then I just heard those noises. That horrible, horrible sound.
Like a piece of rebar shoved through a ribcage. Like a head being pulled off using brute strength. Like a metal baseball bat hitting a juicy grapefruit. Like a piece of rebar shoved through a ribcage.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I could hear him breathing. I guess I made a noise. I was so upset. He found me, dragged me out. It was so fast. It's bad, right? I know it's bad. It doesn't hurt.
You're Hector's girl?
You're Hector's girl.
No, he was helping me out, keeping me safe. There were people looking for me, you see. Guess they found me. They all wanted my baby. That's what Hector said. And so did he, the father. Too late now. Guess he won.
Man, yeah, and we were even talking about like Hector's partner and I think even alluding to like kids, right? Wow, that's clever. Okay, who's the father?
Who's the father?
Johnny. Dear Johnny. He's one of you guys, you know? Works the rackets like you. For Lou Graham.
Johnny.
Biologically unlikely, but sure, let's go with that. So, you and Johnny created a small miracle.
He wanted me to take care of it, but...
Wording is important, but you didn't want to. So you ran away. Wording is important. Should we be a little glib right now? Why not? I feel like it's very Fabien to do that.
Wording is important. Did he mean, take care of it, like nurture and protect, or take care of it, like, no, it's okay. I see where this is going.
I couldn't do it. When I found Hector, he told me I had to get out of Dodge. He said because it was Johnny's kid, other people were hunting me.
What other people?
He called them the court.
Well, shit. That is not good. Huh.
It doesn't matter now, does it? They've killed Hector. They've killed me. And they've killed my baby. Johnny Campbell's baby.
It was then the pieces snapped together. Vampires can't make babies, but ghouls certainly can. Campbell, lose muscle. Why did the court care so much? I didn't know, but they wanted to catch or kill. And Hector wanted her safe, that was clear. She was a playing piece on a board she didn't understand. I didn't either, but at least I knew some of the players. I also realized by me spending all this time pondering, she was nearly out of gas. Hey, you still with me?
Yes.
I got an idea. I don't know why I did it.
Maybe I was sticking it to the court. Maybe I was right out of clues. Maybe it was so I knew something the court didn't. Maybe I was trying to save her. I like this. This is very clever. Right? Especially with how often Fabien speaks to himself. It's like we are speaking to ourselves through the dialogue options, right? We're monologuing internally. Huh. Maybe I was sticking it to the court.
Maybe I was sticking it to the establishment. They all wanted her dead or locked away. What's your name?
Misty.
Okay, Misty. I'm going to help you be safe. Both of you. In hindsight, of course. We all do things we're not the least bit proud of.
Dude, the Fabien shit is so cool.
Well, good evening.
You sired a child, Fabien.
So I did.
Does she still haunt the city?
Seems to me she's got really good at not being seen. What we should do is go see Ryong. She's expecting us.
You are not curious.
Always, but whatever happens now has to be her choice.
And that also answers our question I had on a greater lore level. If the sire dies, the child can still remain. Do I have access? Oh, I also have side questing available. Well, I guess we better knock these out. Right. What's the closest? I guess Wake the Dead with Mrs. Thorne. Might be another Bed of Night playing too. Yeah, I don't know. The Fabien shit is way more compelling to me. Right? It's way more interesting to me than the Nomad stuff. It's unreal.
My voice to whisper in your ear? Have you been watching me from the shadows? I was told not to talk to strangers, but I'll make an exception for you, caller.
Most women do, bet. You know, I was gonna get lucky at Atrium, but I guess that place is closed down for good.
Well, isn't that a shame? Tell me, caller, wouldn't it be easier to make a few swipes on a dating app?
Nah, bet. I reckon women only use those things to get free meals.
Right, well...
You know, I've been thinking I should start a podcast of my own.
Didn't you call before offering me advice about podcasts?
Yeah, but you obviously need to see how it's done, so I thought I'd make my own. I'm gonna call it Wyman. As in, like, why do men have it so hard when it comes to women? What do they even want? You know, besides money and simps. Do they even know? Does anyone? I do. I know. Let me tell you.
Well, if that doesn't have the ladies falling all over themselves to date you, caller, I don't know what will.
Well, I mean, yeah. What do you mean?
Next caller, you're on with Bet of Night. If you tell me one of your secrets, I'll tell you one of mine.
Hi, Bet. I wanted to ask you something. Am I the asshole if my boyfriend's kink weirds me out?
That last caller, in the current political climate, that motherfucker is about to become like Speaker of the fucking House, right? He's going to start that podcast, and he's going to eventually, in a few more election cycles, he's going to become the Speaker of the House.
Well, with a question like that, I'm going to need a lot more detail. Let's start with your name, darling.
My name is Emma, and my boyfriend's name is Ray.
And what's this kink that has you bent out of shape in a way that you don't like, Emma?
He's just really into my wrist.
100 guesses and I wouldn't have come close to that revelation. What exactly does he like about your wrist?
I don't know. He's always looking at it, touching it, telling me how smooth my skin is there. And that was all fine, but last night, while we were in bed, he just started licking it.
I can see how that can be off-putting or arousing. Not sure.
I kind of freaked out, and I pulled my hand away, and I don't know. I don't think he did it on purpose, but his teeth kind of grazed my wrist, and I started bleeding, and then he got upset and he left, and am I the asshole?
I'm a big believer in open communication.
I've been on this subreddit. It's not the one that you think where this usually happens. It's oftentimes it's clearly we're making gestures toward the "Am I the asshole?" Subreddit or whatever. Though that said, hasn't it gotten renamed and banned or whatever, and now it operates under a different name or whatever? But this is more in line with fucking r/relationships, which I don't even think I subbed to, but I went down a rabbit hole and I kept getting it sent to my like homepage or whatever, and I kept like reading them, and so often there is this commonly occurring trope. I say trope, but it's like real life, or so they say. Right? Wherein some woman writes in and she has like a partner or a husband or something along those lines, and she points out like all this just nightmarish behavior that he partakes in, whether he be just like really just fucking abusive to the nth degree, or is just like the most insufferable like man-child imaginable. And then it always closes off with like the last paragraph being like, is this my fault? Right? Wherein somehow we've like Stockholm syndromed our way into her thinking like she is the problem, right? And not this fucking guy. And it's ridiculous how often and how regularly it crops up on that fucking subreddit. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, if you've been on this, but it is like a regular feature there wherein someone shows up and they just vent about this shit. And it's like, yeah, this is awful. You're in a horrible situation. This guy is a fucking nightmare. What, like, it's not even like, oh, he could use a little bit of work. It's like he's seemingly very little redeeming qualities whatsoever. It's not just like, oh yeah, you can overcome this if you two work together as a couple and like maybe you'll have to break up, but there's a good chance that you could like redeem the relationship and both be stronger for it. No, it's like he's like the most horrible motherfucker ever. It's ridiculous. This is one such thing that I think they're alluding to. Mind you, he doesn't sound that bad, though he does sound like a fucking vampire.
And I think you two should talk this out. He should have just asked you instead of surprising you like this. But maybe if you explore it together, it may lead to some fun for both of you. If you're prepared for a little nibble, that is.
You're right. Thank you so much, Bad. I'm gonna call him right now.
Love is a strange mistress, isn't it, dear listeners? While these advertisements play, I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Man, I am starving. Got that rumbling deep down in your gut? Hunger so strong you can't think straight? Look no further. Download the What's Your Taste delivery app now. Fill out a short survey when you sign up and we'll send you a personal menu designed to satisfy your cravings. So, what are you waiting for?
Welcome back, my night owls. You're still listening to Bed of Night. You didn't forget me, did you? I could never forget you.
They nailed this.
I see you every night in my dreams.
This is exactly like the first game.
Next caller. What do you do for a living, besides taking my breath away?
To be honest, I'm getting rather tired of keeping tabs on you.
Good evening to you too, Enigma. So that's what you do for a living? Keep tabs on me?
I don't do a thing for a living. I'm an investigator, a jailer, a judge, an executioner.
A jack of all trades, then. Tell me, Enigma, which one of your roles are keeping tabs on me?
That remains to be seen. You're like a fine wine, Bet. The more of you I drink in, the better you taste. Isn't that how you like it?
With a line like that, I might be out of a job soon. Tonight's Enigma does have a ring to it, doesn't it? Well, my lovely listeners, it's that time of the night where we must part ways, but don't worry. I'll be right back in your ears before you know it. This has been Bed of Night, reminding you that secrets have a way of getting out, so why not give me a call? Good night, Seattle. Don't let the snow get in your coffee.
I love that she's getting it from both ends, right? Both types, wherein you have Mr. Enigma being a fucking freak, and you have the fucking wannabe Manosphere podcast dude also being a freak. It's cool. I don't know. Maybe that's just a natural occurrence. I wouldn't know. I don't know from any measure of experience. Right? Is it normal that, right? If you're a lady who's just any sort of like public voice whatsoever, you just happen to have the fortune, the good fortune of getting it from both ends of the freak spectrum. All right, Seattle Sun number 19474. The headline article reads, "Death of J.J. Campbell confirmed, natural causes." The cause of death of beloved entrepreneur, business mogul, and philanthropist J.J. Campbell has now been confirmed. According to a spokesperson from .geo Futures, Campbell died in bed, likely not his own, from a heart attack caused by overwork. Campbell will be long remembered for his wit, charm, and generous spirit. The column on the left reads, "Gang violence getting out of hand. Tensions rise as the nightly terror of gang-related violence and mindless vandalism continues to grow across the city. We reach out to Seattle PD for comment, who simply admitted, 'Yeah, it's getting out of hand now, isn't it?' The right-hand column reads, 'Atrium, more trouble than it's worth.' Isabella Moore, owner of the infamous nightclub Atrium, appears to have fled the city among vicious rumors and controversy. Accusations abound and reports of poor safety conditions and rampant drug use getting out of hand at a recent event. A disgruntled employee has confirmed that without its proprietor at the helm, Atrium will be closed for the foreseeable future, and those that already bought tickets for the upcoming events are shit out of luck." You can't put that in the fucking paper, you asshole. Children read this paper. I'm just kidding. What fucking... Who the fuck is reading a newspaper in this fucking day and age, right? Just fucking vampires, I'm sure. Fucking boomer-ass vampires who can't use a cell phone. Don't know their way around a fucking laptop. Okay. Oh. It's in our nature. The North Rift. Alrighty, over here. Hello?
Well, if it isn't my tastiest crumpet.
Ooh. Tell me about your research.
Tell me about your research.
What would you like to know?
Your research for the Camarilla?
Have you been tasked with researching anything on behalf of the Camarilla?
Are you testing my loyalties, Sheriff? I'm sure that if the Camarilla had asked me for assistance, they would expect the utmost confidentiality, regardless of who asked me about it.
Why did you choose to become a Magister?
Why did you choose to become a Magister?
Did you never hanker for a title, Nomad? For people to pay you proper respect? Fundamentally, it is a gateway to knowledge and a method of keeping score. Respect is a thing which one cannot afford to give up. Do not think.
Tell me about your embrace.
Tell me about your embrace.
No, it was a long time coming, I tell you. Your mortal body never truly aged, did it, dear? So you don't know the frustration of a body that withers whilst your mind has so much more to do. I used certain techniques to extend my life. It was a long and arduous endeavor, committing unspeakable acts to claw back a few meager months. I was never entirely successful, but I got close enough to impress my would-be sire.
Yeah, remember the billionaire dude who was like in the news trying to do all sorts of weird shit to reverse his age and try to become like the same age as his son? Right? Wasn't he like, God, what was he doing with like his kid's semen or some shit? What the fuck was going on there? It was fucking weird, dude. It was fucking weird. I mean, I don't know. Fuck them. They're all fucking weird, right? They're all fucking weird in some way. Fuck them. God. Let's see. I would experiment with you again. Yeah, we already fucked Mrs. Thorne. As far as we can tell, there's nothing new. Unless you... The only time you get something new is if you try to fuck a whole lot in a row. Do you have an errand for me?
You have something for me to do?
There's a gentleman waiting in the foyer of the glacier. He should stand out, at least to your eyes. Please don't keep him waiting.
Wow.
I will see it done.
Okay.
Be well, Mrs. Thorne.
I don't have to go into some fucking shitty alleyway and pick up a bunch of trash. Cool. By the way, is there pink around here? There's not. Alright. I guess we'll just run over there. It's like about 100 meters. It ain't too bad. Maybe we'll get some pink points for doing this. There we are. Fantastic. Oh, there's Onda. Should be further back this way, no? Who here looks important? Oh, there you are.
You are waiting for a package?
I am. And such an interesting courier. Have a pleasant night.
Okay. Oh, that was it? Quest complete? Give me all that fucking XP then. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Did I get any pink points? I don't think so. Unfortunately. Okay, nothing much else around here. Oh, we can finally go to Macumbar. Oh, we're meeting with Prince Ryong. Okay, well, I think we ought to call it here for now. No? When next we return, maybe we'll do the other two minor side quests. Meet with Onda and meet with Nico? Yeah, Nico. We should also check in with, while we're here, what's their name in the back? Yeah, Patience and Fletcher. It seems like we can maybe suck and fuck with Fletcher, but I don't know that we can suck and fuck with Silky. Right? I don't think it's doable. There was no sign of it. Should I maybe just go over there and try it at least once next time? Right? I had grand plans to suck and fuck literally everybody possible, but I'm not sure it's fucking possible. I don't think Silky sucks and fucks. Huh. All right. Well, until next time, please take care of each other.